What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the pre-Steam Next Fest video. This is the day before Steam Next Fest. I know my video was super late, but I figured that I would put out a video the day before Steam Next Fest to talk about some demos that I've been playing, because you are about to get flooded with tons of demos. I love Steam Next Fest. I already have another list I have on my documents here about 20 demos I'm gonna be playing over the next week or two. So get ready for those as those come out. But I'm gonna talk about 8 demos. This is all gonna be demo focused for this video to kind of give you a heads up of some games that already have demos and games that have already come out in the last week or so. So let's kick it off right now with a game called Peripeteia, and this is developed and published by Ninth Exodus. And Peripeteia is a first and third person role-playing stealth game taking place in an alt history cyberpunk Poland, inspired by immersive sims from Ion Storm and Looking Glass Studios. Peripeteia expands on the formula with new ideas and an original setting. This immediately reminds me of the Deus Ex games like Deus Ex 1, Deus Ex 2, Deus Ex Human Revolution, and Mankind Divided. So enjoyed those games when I play them, and this kind of plops you in that alternate history where a lot of people have cybernetics and you yourself are an enhanced person and you have various abilities that you're going throughout your environment. And I gotta be honest, from the footage that you're seeing, I didn't really know what to do. Yeah, there's some objectives going on, but I was kind of mostly just running around and playing around with the abilities. I tried to fight someone with my gun, but immediately got folded. So I'm like, I don't know what this game is about. Like I said, it's an immersive sim and there's a lot you can do. You can create your own route based on the abilities that you get, and you have various styles. Like you have a silencer, you can go loud with a shotgun, cybernetic enhancements that make you invisible, allow you to travel faster, or it gives you a drone to be able to scout your area. So yeah, interesting setting, really cool looking pixel art. I don't know how much of this game that I missed, but there's a lot of things like hacking. There's a pretty comprehensive inventory system, kind of reminiscent of RE4. So yeah, then different dialogue options to choose from. So yeah, very immersive like it says. So interesting game. Came out on the 21st, so if you want to check it out, it is available today if you want to pick it up, and that is Peripeteia. Another game that just released on the 21st is called Fish Fear Me, and it is a top-down action roguelike about catching fish, finding them, selling their bones, and catching more fish. Upgrade your boat and weapons, hunt down sea monster bounties, delve into the Eldritch mysteries, and try to pay off a cosmic debt millennia in the making. This is basically a pixel art roguelike Dredge. This is coming off the heels of a game like Dredge where you have all the various fish that you're catching, various Eldritch horrors that you have to deal with, but in a more roguelike setting. So yeah, very interesting. This is developed and published by Heather Flowers, and each day you are literally diving into the sea, you're catching fish, you're upgrading things like your fish hook, and you're getting things like an anchor to be able to swing around and hit your fish. And you also have to hold the space bar, I played this on keyboard and mouse, to allow the bait that you select to attract more fish, attract bigger fish, and it all goes downhill from there. And like in true roguelike fashion, you upgrade things, you get money based on the amount of fish or the type of fish that you get to pay down your crazy debt, which is $1 million, which is insane. And you go from there. So yeah, interesting demo, very rockin' soundtrack. It came out on 21st, like I said, and the demo is not available anymore, but it is available for purchase for $7.99 until March the 7th, but the original price is $9.99. So it's a pretty cheap game. If you're interested, check out Fish Fear Me. A game that has a demo but is not been announced yet is a game called Deliver at All Costs, and this is developed by Studio Far Out Games and being published by Konami. So very interesting there. And Deliver at All Costs is a thrilling action game where destruction, absurdity, and intrigue collide. Step into the shoes of Winston Green, a dawn on his luck courier with a fiery temper and a mysterious past, as he delivers highly unconventional cargo, leaving a trail of havoc and chaos behind him. So this is set in the 1960s, so it has that very reminiscent 1960s style. All the cars are in that style, and your story, starting as Winston Green, you are an aspiring engineer, but you're down on his luck and you need money, and you discover an ad which allows you to deliver various things, but the company is very wary of this business, and you are driving around the company car to various locations. You're getting out of the car to hop and run around and climb things. It's very GTA coded, I'm not gonna lie. And by the time I figured that out, because you can literally destroy everything from a house to a factory to a gas station to other cars. You can hijack other people's cars. You can push people out of the way, and the cops will come chase you if you destroy more. So as soon as I got into that, I'm like, okay, this is exactly how I play a GTA game, and it is insane. And that's basically what I did for the second half of this demo, where I essentially just wanted to destroy as much as I could for however long. There are actual missions, but why would you want to do that when you can just destroy? So like any GTA game, you can just destroy in this open world set in the 1960s. On this island, it has a mysterious past and very interesting setting. And yeah, if you are fans of GTA, you'll fit right in with that. So yeah, wanted to put that on your radar. And like I said, it hasn't been announced yet, but the demo is still available. So check out Deliver at All Costs. Shifting gears to a game that is more cozy. This one is called Is This Seat Taken? Developed by Peripeteia Studio and published by Wholesome Games Presents. So shout out to Wholesome Games. They always do a great job providing the best cozy content. And even though I'm not the most cozy of players, I don't play a lot of cozy games, but I do enjoy the nice change of pace every now and again. So enjoy this game. I love the aesthetic of Is This Seat Taken? So this is a logic puzzle game where you play matchmaker for groups of hilariously particular people. Each character has pet peeves that make seating them a difficult challenge. Find the perfect spot for each person to unlock new levels of this cozy, silly, and relatable experience. Yeah, it's a logic puzzle, but it's pretty simple. You have various scenarios where you're trying to seat people in maybe a bus or a movie theater or even a restaurant, and each person has a specific thing that they want. Like someone wants to be at the back, someone wants a window seat. Some people stink and they want to be alone. Some people don't want to sit near a dirty person. Some people don't want to sit near trash. So you have to figure out the best scenario for each person to get the maximum amount of likes, basically like a glorified Uber driver or someone who's managing a restaurant or a movie theater. So interesting logic puzzle, pretty simple, nothing too complicated, but yeah, I love the character models. They're pretty cute and interesting, and they all have their distinct personalities. They also have their own names. So yeah, interesting take on a logic puzzle. I enjoy this. I enjoyed playing the demo for this game, and it doesn't have a release date yet, but check out the demo for Is This Seat Taken if you are a cozy gamer or someone who is interested in something different from the regular action RPG type of games. And we're taking it back to more action with a game that came out on the 19th called SPELLHACK, and it is a real-time survival deck builder. Explore Doom City to collect and upgrade techno spells during the day, then defend against waves of summoned beast at night in this totally rad roguelike, and this is developed and published by Computer Dream. This is a really fun game because essentially the entire interface is you sitting down at a very old school computer and you are literally hacking into whatever system this is. You're trying to take out the various beasts and you're trying to expose this corporation. So very Revolution-esque. You essentially scan various locations throughout the map during the day to collect techno spells or other upgrades for your portal, and then at night you use those spells to defend your portal, be it putting up a wall, shooting a gun, setting the beasts on fire, trying to push them back throughout the line, and just using that. What's interesting is that you kind of have to think on your feet. It's kind of memory based too, because the enemies don't stop. This isn't turn based. You have to go because they will continue to push forward toward the portal, and you have to defend that portal and survive the night at all costs. And once you do that, you go back to the day cycle where you're using the time that you have to upgrade things like your spells, get more spells, and scan other various areas to upload more into this portal to hack into the system. So the more you play, the more data that you put in, and it increases every night that you survive, but it kind of resets after you lose. So yeah, very roguelike-esque. I am enjoying my time with it. In fact, I did get a key for this game, so you'll be seeing a little bit more content on SPELLHACK here in the next week or so. So yeah, this definitely needs more love. It came out on the 19th. It needs more reviews. It's sitting at 22 positive reviews right now on Steam. So check out SPELLHACK. It's for the low price of $4.99. If you're someone who's into old school DOS games with varying amounts of color and very 80s aesthetic, check out SPELLHACK. It's a good time. Now this one is right up my alley, and this is Lost in Random: The Eternal Die. And it is a fast-paced action roguelike set in the whimsical world of Random. Play as Queen Alexandra and her die companion Fortune as you battle twisted foes, wield powerful relics and abilities, and roll the dice to escape this nightmarish realm. Very incredibly looking art style. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Nightmare Before Christmas, and it's actually set in the same same universe is a game called Lost in Random. This is developed by Stormteller Games and published by Thunderful Publishing, but the game that came out previously, it was published by EA, so I don't know what happened. I was trying to look up whether there was some kind of overlap or is this some sort of spin-off related to that. But there was a game called Lost in Random that came out several years prior, but it's not an action roguelike. It's more of like an action RPG based on two twins, but you're using die. But this one's a little bit different. So you're playing as the queen and you are sucked into this black die world where you're trying to take out this evil, and you're using your die companion as your ranged weapon. So essentially your cast. You have a sword, you gain various relics, various and elemental abilities, standard roguelike stuff. But what's interesting is that you get die abilities and you throw your die down, and depending on the number that you get will trigger a certain ability. You can also do what's essentially a match 3 game when you get these relics in your runs. There's a little bit more complexity in this game than I thought, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the runs. The rooms are pretty short. There's fully voice acted cutscenes in this. So yeah, enjoying the heck out of Lost in Random, the Eternal Die. Set to release in 2025, no actual date on it yet, but please check out the demo in this because it is a great game. I highly recommend Lost in Random, the Eternal Die. Another one right up my alley if you enjoyed Neva or Greece. This one's called Sojourn Past, and it is a 2D action adventure game set in an enchanting world where players engage in tough combat matched with bullet hell elements, explore the world, uncover its many secrets, overcome platforming challenges, and experience a heartfelt narrative. This is why it says it reminds me a lot of Neva and Greece, because there is wordless storytelling, beautiful art, beautiful pixel art, and really an overall just unique aesthetic with this bullet hell system. So you are platforming from place to place. You have a dagger that you can teleport to and from to trigger various platforms and other things that you need to get through during the platforming sections. And then you have abilities to basically push away all the bullet hell elements. The basic enemies that you encounter aren't very interesting, but there are some bosses that have some crazy abilities in there. So yeah, interesting game. I enjoy this. I did not hear anything about this game until the devs emailed me about this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know why I haven't heard about this game, so I definitely need to check it out. The demo is available right now if you want to check it out. It is developed and published by Dimension or Redimension. I encourage you to please give this demo a try because it'll be well worth it if you enjoyed the games I mentioned before. And the final game I want to talk about is a game that I did not expect to be as addicting as it was, but I enjoyed it, and this is called Songs of Rats, and this is developed by Tesseract Games and published by Salient Games. And the description says, the wreckage resounds with echoes of countless songs, filling the air of a constantly shifting maze where bravery and sacrifice are key to staying alive. Then, without warning, one song goes silent. Will you step into the dicey labyrinth and uncover its secrets in this minimalist and dark RPG? Yeah, so dark RPG, choose your own adventure, very text-based. You essentially have one screen, you get to choose your character and you have to read a lot, but it's very labyrinth-esque. Every day you have a certain amount of actions to maybe choose to go into this cave or to go into the settlement or to pick up this item to help you combat the darkness that is within, and you will face the dangers that are throughout. And you have 3 stats. You have body, mind, and spirit, and you can also get companions along the way, like a dog companion that I found earlier. So yeah, it's pretty difficult. I died a lot in this, but I kept coming back. I kept coming back to this game because I enjoyed the premise, and it has the art in this game is very twisted, very grotesque, and yeah, not a game that I did not expect to like, but I did enjoy this because it kind of reminded me of games I used to play in my childhood. It was very text-based, very choose your own adventure. So yeah, enjoying this game. It actually has a release date of March the 10th. So yeah, that'll be coming out soon. So if you're someone who's interested in games like this, check out Songs of Rats. So yeah, very good looking game. In fact, all of the games in this list that I just mentioned are very unique and interesting, and that's the beauty of all these indie games. And I've been enjoying playing all these demos, and I have more demos to play as we dive into Steam Next Fest. On top of that, we had an update for Hades 2 and Hyperlight Breaker. There's also a little known game by this indie developer by the name of Capcom, and they're releasing the game called Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't know how good this game is going to be, but you know, want to give them some love, want to give that developer love. Let it give Monster Hunter Wilds love. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love Monster Hunter. If you want to know why I love Monster Hunter, I did a video a while back on why Monster Hunter Rise is one of my favorite games of all time. Monster Hunter has a very special place in my heart. It's one of the reasons why I have this channel to begin with. So check out the video if you want to know why I look upon Monster Hunter with such fondness and love, because it's such a fun experience and did a lot for me in this channel. But even though you won't see any Monster Hunter related content on this channel because it would kind of mess up the vibe I got going on, I'm more indie game focused, but I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of Monster Hunter as well as all the games that I have reviewing and all that stuff. So just so many games to play, man. We're just about to hit March and there have been so many games coming out. I don't know if you feel like that, but I feel that way as well. It is crazy the amount of games that have come out, but man, what a time to be alive with all of the demos that are going to be popping off over the next couple weeks over Steam Next Fest. So I hope you enjoy Steam Next Fest. I am definitely going to enjoy that. Let me know in the comments of some games that you are going to be checking out during Steam Next Fest, or be sure to comment more or comment on a community post. If there are some demos that you have been playing that I haven't mentioned that you want me to check out, let me know. And if you want to see more videos like this, my series on UFO 50 or any game reviews I got coming out, which I have Afterlove EP coming out this in the next few days, so check that out when that drops. So yeah, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy Steam Next Fest. My name's Chike, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.